Good afternoon. My name is Samiksha Sunil Godolkar. I am a ME Electronics and Telecommunication Engineer, the SND College of Engineering lecture videos. Today I have a topic to give you on rectifier. First, what is a rectifier? Normally a household power is AC while batteries provide a DC, and converting from AC to DC is called a rectification. The diodes that are used so commonly for this purpose that they are sometimes called rectifiers, although there are other types of rectifying devices. There are two types of rectifier. First is half wave rectifier, second is full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier two types. First is center tap full wave rectifier and second is full wave bridge rectifier. The first, what is a rectifier? A rectifier is a device which converts a AC voltage to the DC voltage. The AC voltage which is bidirectional converted to the pulsating DC voltage unidirectional. Any electrical device which offers a low resistance to the current in one direction but a high resistance to the current in the opposite direction is called a rectifier. There are two types of rectifier, half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. First we see a half wave rectifier. In a half wave rectifier, the voltage source is the input, the diode D which is conducted in a half wave rectifier having a one diode in HWR, and the output is load resistance R. Firstly, a diode which converts AC to DC. The diode has a positive half cycle which conduct in positive half cycle, and it can off in negative half cycle. In positive half cycle, the diode D1 is conduct, and in negative half cycle, the diode D2 in negative half cycle, the diode D is in off, so we get output it only a positive half cycle. This is the half wave rectification process. The only a positive half cycle of AC supply is allowed to pass. In negative half cycle, the output is 0. The average value of half wave output voltage is V average is equal to Vp upon pi. The effect of the barrier potential on the half wave rectifier is Vp out is equal to Vp in minus 0.7. The peak inverse voltage PIV. It is defined as the maximum reverse voltage that a diode can withstand without destroying the junction. The peak inverse voltage across a diode is the peak of the negative half cycle. For half wave rectifier, PIV is Vm. It equals to the peak value of the input voltage. Next point is transformer. The transformer is a static device which transfers the energy from primary winding to the secondary winding through the mutual induction principle without changing the frequency. The transformer winding to which the supply source is connected is called the primary, while the winding connected to the load is called the secondary. If N1 and N2 are the number of the turns of the primary and secondary of the transformer, then the N2 upon N1 is the ratio, is called the turns ratio of the transformer. Different types of transformer are step down transformer, step up transformer and center tap transformer. The primary winding of transformer, the primary voltage is applied to the primary winding. The secondary voltage is applied to the secondary winding of a transformer. The half wave rectifier with transformer coupled input voltage. The transformer is often used to couple the AC input voltage from the source to the rectifier circuit. Transformer coupling provides two advantages. First is allow the source voltage to be stepped up or stepped down as needed. Second, the AC power source is electrically isolated from the rectifier circuit, thus reducing the shock hazard. Basic AC circuit recall the secondary voltage of a transformer equal the turns ratio is V secondary upon N primary times the primary voltage. Second topic is full wave rectifier. The full wave rectifier is the most commonly used type in DC power supply. The full wave rectifier allows a unidirectional, the one way current through which the load during the entire 360 degree of the input cycle. Figure shows the full wave rectifier center tap rectifier circuit. In full wave rectifier, the positive half cycle and negative half cycle conduct. In positive half cycle, diode D1 is conduct, and in negative half cycle, diode D2 is conduct. In positive half cycle, the diode D1 is forward biased, and in negative half cycle, the diode D2 is forward biased, is as shown in figure. The full wave center tap rectifier uses two diodes connected to the secondary of a center tap transformer. The input voltage is coupled through the transformer to the center tap secondary. Half of the total secondary voltage appears between the center tap and each end of the secondary winding. For the positive half cycle of the input voltage, the polarities on the secondary, this condition forward biases the diode D1 and reverses biases the diode D2. The current path is through D1 and the load resistor RL is indicated. Figure shows the positive half cycle of the AC positive half cycle of the cycle. In positive half cycle, the diode D1 is conduct, and in negative half cycle, the diode D2 is conduct. So at the output we get both the positive as well as negative half cycle. The output is in positive half cycle positive wave, and in negative half cycle also a positive wave. This is the full wave rectification of the cycle. The peak value of the output voltage Vp out is equal to Vp second is upon 2 minus 0.7 volt. The average value of the output for the full wave center tap rectifier is V average is equal to 2 Vp upon pi. The diode peak inverse voltage for the full wave center tap rectifier is PIV is equal to 2 Vp plus 0.7 volt. The full wave bridge rectification is as shown in figure. The full wave bridge rectifier consists of 4 diodes, diode D1, D2, D3 and D4. The diode D1 and D4 conduct in positive half cycle, while diode D2 and D3 is conduct in negative half cycle. Figure shows the diode D1 and D4 conduct in positive half cycle. So the positive half cycle, the positive diode D1 and D4 conduct, and D2 and D3 conduct in negative half cycle. In bridge rectifier, the current flow in the bridge rectifier is as shown in figure. The basic DC power supply. The DC power supply is the necessary power, voltage, current requirement of electronic device. They usually change the AC to DC voltage. For example, 220 volt AC is changed to 212 volt DC. Rectifier, filter, regulator, load. Figure shows the basic DC power supply block diagram. It consists of a transformer, rectifier, filter, voltage regulator and a load. Power supply consists of a transformer, rectifier, diode, filter network and voltage regulator. Power supply, the transformer first converts a AC voltage based on the turns ratio of the primary and secondary winding. Filter, it eliminates the fluctuation in the rectified voltage and produces a relatively smooth DC voltage. Regulator, it is a circuit that maintains a constant DC voltage for the variation in the input line voltage. The load, it is a circuit or device connected to the output of the power supply and operation from the power supply voltage and current. Smooth output is as shown in figure. What we'll see in this video: first half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier and full wave bridge rectifier. These are the important concepts in electronic system.